What's going on, guys? Ness here. And recently I've been getting kind of flooded with a bunch of messages in regards to which Android micro consoles that I prefer, which ones do I feel are better than others. So I thought I would just make this video. These consoles right here are my 3 favorite Android consoles, and these aren't the only ones on the market, but these are the ones that I would prefer head and shoulders over others. I've been hesitant to make a comparison to any Android consoles because I think they're all good at what they do. They cover a wide array of emulation and gaming. I think they're great consoles, and I think no matter which route you go, investing in an Android console will be a good thing. But today, I want to compare my 3 favorite Android consoles. I'm going to start out with packaging, and the first thing I'm going to show is the packaging of the JXD S7800b. As you can see right here, nice artwork on the box. I'm going to kind of breeze right through this because I did an unboxing of this console in a previous video. Got a charger, OTG cable, USB data transfer cable, and the console itself. Packaging is pretty nice considering this is a direct from China product. Pretty secure in its packaging. I like it. Up next we have the packaging and the Nvidia shield. As you can see, once again, nice artwork on there. Got artwork of the console on the back. List of features on the side. Go ahead and pull this sleeve-like thingy off. And there is the console in a nice display type fashion. I really like this packaging. Move the console. Lift up this compartment right here. Here we have a guide, various pamphlets, manuals, etc. in there. Micro USB cable, and the system's charger. Lastly, we have the packaging for the Wikipad. As you can see, slightly larger package than the other two. It's got a sleeve right there. It's got this nice little box. Very nice feel to it. It has like a felty kind of feel to it. Open this up. It's got like a shoebox type of thing going. Here is the tablet, the Wikipad itself. That up. Very nice packaging as well. It's got the protective foam protecting the controller mechanism. Here's the control mechanism. Very nice. It's got a quick start guide, and its charger is normally placed right there, but I'm currently using it. But that is where the charger and USB cable would go. That's the packaging for the Wikipad. Now let's go over basic design. The Wikipad has your standard 7-inch tablet design. The back, it's very nice to the touch, got a nice grippy feel to it. It's got the Wikipad symbol right there. It has 1 GB of RAM, which I dislike, and it runs off of a Tegra 3 processor. Now, a cool, unique feature of the Wikipad is that it comes with this controller add-on. That's what makes it a gaming console. You take the console and just slide it in as such, and there you go. Attached to this control mechanism, you got 2 buttons right there. You got an XY, a B button, dual analog sticks, a D-pad, and 2 shoulder buttons on each side, an L1, L2, R1, R2 kind of thing. And these are actual triggers right here, which is a nice touch as well. Also, you can charge the unit while connected to this controller mechanism with a USB port right there, micro USB. The Nvidia Shield sports a very clamshell-like design. It's very comfortable to the touch. Its back has a nice gripped finish as well. When you open it up, the Nvidia Shield has a 5-inch touchscreen display. It is connected to this controller unit, which has a D-pad, 2 analog sticks, X, Y, A, B buttons, 2 speakers right there. It's got volume, an Nvidia button, start or play button, home button, back button, and shoulder buttons as well. Also, nice little touch right here is they included this magnetic little piece right there, which you can add on and customize, add different colors, different designs. It's magnetic, so that's nice. The system sports a Tegra 4 processor and has 2 gigabytes of RAM. For those of you who may not have seen my series on the JXD S7800b, the unit sports a 7-inch touch display and it's connected to this control mechanism. It has this control mechanism built around the system, and it's got dual analog sticks, a D-pad, DC, A, B buttons, a variety of buttons right here including start, select, applications, back, home, controller mapping. It's got 2 shoulder buttons, not trigger-like. They're right next to each other right there kind of thing. And pretty much all the trimmings the others have, including 2 cameras, which the other 2 do not. The Wikipad only has 1 front-facing camera, and the Nvidia Shield has no cameras. This one has 1 in the front and 1 in the back. The system has 2 gigabytes of RAM and sports a Mali 400 processor. So let's address the obvious elephant in the room. You guys want to know about horsepower. You guys want to know, in terms of benchmark, which one is most powerful. So I'll go from least to most. Out of the 3, the Wikipad comes in third. It is in a 14,000 range when it comes to the Untuned 2 benchmark. I think that has largely to do with the RAM that the system has. So the Wikipad ranks in the 14,000 range. The JXD comes in second, and it is in the 19,000 range according to the Untuned 2 benchmark. And this thing is just, multi-purpose, does what it needs, and it's got a good amount of RAM. 2 gigs is perfect. Mali 400 does have some limitations, but overall very good at 19,000. And this should come really as no surprise, but the Nvidia Shield comes in at a whopping 36,000 class. I mean, there's no way Nvidia was going to be outdone by anyone. You know that they were going to go big, go all out, and this system shows. It's definitely one of the most powerful Android devices on the market, period. Now let's talk about unique marketplaces. The Nvidia Shield has your basic Play Store, as well as a 1-button press directly to the Tegra Zone. Now what the Tegra Zone are a bunch of video games optimized for playback on Tegra devices. Particularly on the Shield, they have a variety of mapping tools to make them work optimally on the console, which is very nice. The Shield also sports a variety of streaming initiatives, including the Nvidia Grid, as well as OnLive support for those of you who like to stream video games. The JXD S7800b has your standard Play Store, as well as access to this Happy Chick, formerly known as GameX marketplace. And what that marketplace is a variety, I would literally say hundreds of games and emulators that are optimized for use on this device. Not just this device, but JXD devices in general. They have mapping features, as well as just a ton of games. Now what language you'll get that game in, I mean, it's anyone's guess, but still nonetheless a very unique marketplace. Well, I wouldn't really call it a marketplace because every game on there is free of charge, but very unique nonetheless. Another unique feature about the JXD is that this system comes rooted. It is already a rooted device right out of the box, which is a plus. Now the Wikipad definitely is my favorite in terms of unique marketplaces. It has access to the Play Store, as well as access to the Tegra Zone. And furthermore, it has access to the PlayStation Mobile Network, which is very, very nice, very unique. I enjoy that. So you have a variety of different titles you can play from a variety of different marketplaces. Now, due to most of Tegra Zone games being optimized for the Nvidia Shield, some mapping is required when you download a title off of there onto here, but some simple mapping tools works just fine. So now I guess the $1,000,000 question is, which one of these consoles do I prefer over the other? And the answer to that is not a simple one because I prefer each for a variety of different reasons. I really like the fact that the Wikipad is a standalone tablet with this control attachment. On top of that, this control attachment is very, very nice. Out of the bunch, it has the best D-pad and, in my opinion, the best analog sticks. Now, for pure power, for pure horsepower and pure gaming, you can't go wrong with the Nvidia Shield. The Nvidia Shield is just a performance monster in that department. And everything runs smooth. It has a very stable build of Android 4.4, and it's just all around a dominant, it's a juggernaut, it's an Android juggernaut. What more could I say about that? The area that I feel it's lacking is its functionality as a media device. I feel it's a great gaming unit, but if you want to use it more as a tablet, it is very difficult. It's very difficult to even type something on here when searching Google or anything like that. And the JXD S7800b is kind of a combination of the two. It's got a good steady control mechanism built into the unit, and it's very functional as a tablet. I mean, you can kind of use it as a standalone tablet. It's kind of bulky in comparison to the Wikipad with the control mechanism detached, but it is a very, very solid tablet. I know, I kind of tiptoed around the question there. This is a very, very tough decision, guys, but in all honesty, I would have to go, and I think it's no surprise, to the JXD S7800b. I mean, its functionality is just amazing. I could use this as a everyday tablet or a very powerful gaming console, as well as the fact that the system comes rooted. Its marketplaces are phenomenal. It's got a ton of free games, and it's about, I want to say, anywhere between $60 to $80 cheaper than these two guys right here. I do love the Nvidia Shield as well as the Wikipad. I would probably say I like the Nvidia Shield slightly more than the Wikipad. So if I had to put them in order, I would say Wikipad, Shield. But I think as it stands right now, this JXD product really gets the job done. For performance, you can't go wrong with the Shield. I love the Shield for the simple fact that I could play Portal and Half-Life 2 on it. I find myself doing that a lot. But at the end of the day, I can grab the JXD. I use it a lot as my primary tablet as well as my gaming device, primary gaming device, not to mention emulation device. It does everything solid. It is the essential jack of all trades when it comes to these three Android devices. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to close this video out by showing gameplay on each of these three devices. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Here is Dead Trigger on the Wikipad. Here is Shadowgun on the JXD S7800b. Here's Portal on the Nvidia Shield.